Welcome guys in the Casilo Slammer Fury Warrior build. If you have played previous seasons, you probably resemble the Casino Slammer build. Well, you basically just slap everything you possibly can into the slam skill and then proceed to smash your keyboard literally with your head. Some people actually asked for effective PvP builds, and I would call that one, because slam actually allows us to put quite a lot of procs on top of all those random ones, thus far becoming one of the very powerful skills, especially in PvP where the damage is kind of lowered, and if you are able to produce a couple of instances of damage from one skill, it's a lot better than actually one big hit. It's very fun, especially when sometimes when stars align and get all the crits, you can literally like 3-shot people, and you can get quite a lot of utility on top of everything because you only need 2 damaging skills to slot to your cards, which is quite helpful in that regard. Other than that, there's one maybe big drawback for some people, because we cannot exactly get rid of slam cast time, even though it's only half a second. It does feel kind of clunky while playing sometimes, especially that, you know, in PvP there is quite a lot of movement, so I have to say clunky is the perfect word. Although if you do get used to it, it kind of comes in naturally, and just remember to always hamstring your target, because then it's a lot easier to actually hit him. Other than that, there's really not much to say about this build. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward, it's easy to play, just simply mash one button, in case of course your target is slowed or stunned already. If stars align and you will get many crits, you can see flying numbers all over the screen, which is pretty satisfying. On top of that, there's quite a lot of cleave in it, as many of those procs actually hit a couple of targets, so you get extra all damage all around. So without any further ado, let's get into the build. Okay, so actually there's another one big drawback to this build, and this is being that it's actually playable from level 35. You can start playing it on level 30 as you get slam, but the talent that reduces your cast time actually is being learned on level 35, so yeah, it's halfway through basically, so not that great, but you can still enjoy it, especially in bracket 60 to 69. Anyways, for starters, we want to take Fire Blast, Lightning Shield, Hamstring, and Charge. The starting kit is also pretty annoying, and it's actually quite mandatory for this to work as much as possible, so those 30 levels can be a little bit difficult, especially without any auras or potions. But yeah, having this set up straight away is does help a lot actually. As for the skill cards, like I said, we take 2 mandatory talents, which is Single-Minded Fury. This will allow our slam to hit with both weapons, so we want 2 one-handed weapons. Slam, of course, please self-explanatory, Fel-Infused Weapon, to have that extra proc on every hit, Divine Protection for defensive layer, Blink, extra mobility and CC, Escape, and Hammer of Justice to have that 3-second stun at least. When talented, it can go up to 5, so it's pretty damn good. Especially that then targets will not run away from you. As for talents, we take all mandatory for slam, which are pretty much Stormguard, making our lightning, having lightning shield on will proc additional damage while hitting with slam every 4 seconds. Dreadnought is pretty similar, but doesn't require any other spell, it just naturally cleaves everything with physical damage. Then we take Improved Slam, of course, which decreases the swing time and increases its damage. Battering Ram to ignore some armor and apply a stack of Sunder. Battle Mage to shoot out extra fire blasts every 4 seconds while spamming Slam. Overheated Strike is nice, although in PvP it's quite nerfed, but I still did take it just to have that extra proc on hit. Unending Fury increases the damage of Slam by 50%, and the last slot is basically up to you. I took Amalthazad because it has like extra slow on it, but you can take Fire Burst, Seething Flames, Crackling Thunder, another Crackling Thunder, but you know, the Thunder proc. There's plenty of those procs, so just pick up any available, and if you manage to roll the other one, insta-lock it. They're just so freaking good. Mystic enchants are pretty self-explanatory as well, but maybe you want to see it. Unending Fury increases damage of Slam by 9%, 3 in total. Powerful Slam 2%, so 6 in total. Primal Slam to have extra healing and some extra strength on proc, always nice. Lunar Guidance increases your spell power by intellect, so 3 spell power, so that means 3 damage. Anger Management, because when you start actually spamming those slams and you don't have extra rage, this can be really handy. And I top it off with some increased physical abilities damage with Natural Born Fighter and Hot Headed. Not too much to explain this more, guys. It's pretty quick and fast guide. Let me know what you think about such quick, not really in-depth guides. If you prefer such ones, I will try to shorten them a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So happy hunting, and as always, may the RNG gods be with you.